Audio Jungle.
Bike crash claims life of alleged Greenhill gangster. An alleged gangster is dead after two motorcycle collision in Greenhill, Westmoreland last Thursday. The deceased has been identified as 22-year-old Alex Hill, otherwise known as Romaine, of a Butstrode Greenhill address. Hill is said to be a member of the well-known gang in Greenhill and has been linked to several crimes. Police reports indicate that on Thursday about 11:25 p.m., Hill was driving his motorcycle along the Greenhill Main Road in the vicinity of the Top Geneva intersection when he collided with another motorcycle. The collision resulted in two bikers being flung from their motorcycles. Hill was left unconscious after receiving serious head and upper body injuries. The other motorcycle driver received upper body injuries including a broken hand. Both men were assisted to the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital for treatment. However, he later succumbed to the injuries he received. According to the police, he was a member of the notorious Kings Valley Gang and has been linked to two wounding with intent incidents committed in Linton Pen, Greenhill on June 5, 2022 and on August 9, 2022. Hill was also fingered in a store robbery along Fullesfield District in Greenhill on April 9, 2025. 2 months later, Hill was accused of the murder of a man along Corders Main Road in Greenhill on June 25, 2025 at 9:15 p.m. In July, another member of the gang, 36-year-old Ricardo Hemmings, who was also known as Junior and Black Oil, was killed in a reported clash with members of the police team in Limehall, St. Anne. To date, Westmoreland has seen a 61% reduction in murders. 32 murders have been committed this year in comparison to 82 for the same period last year. Besides, there have been 44 shootings this year in comparison to 85 for the same period last year, a 48% reduction. Trump flingers across Jamaica. Jamaicans are being advised to brace for continued severe weather conditions as the trough lingers across the island through to Tuesday. The Meteorological Service of Jamaica says the system is expected to produce periods of showers and thunderstorms, especially across southern and northeastern parishes. At the same time, a strong tropical depression now moving across the central Caribbean is entering a favorable environment for a tropical cyclone development over the next day or two. Forecasters are monitoring the system closely as it could strengthen into a tropical depression or storm as it moves westwardly. The public is urged to stay alert for further updates, particularly if the system develops and begins to influence local weather conditions. Fisherfolk and residents in flood-prone areas are being reminded to exercise caution as rainfall could become heavy at times.
All right, so the Meteorological Service has been monitoring a tropical wave for the past few days. It's a very strong tropical wave. Now, it's entering a region that is very favorable for tropical cyclone development. So, the Meteorological Service of Jamaica has taken the step to alert Jamaicans with a severe weather alert. So, the alert is just to let the public know that there could possibly be severe weather affecting the island. Now, this alert goes out until Thursday at 5 p.m. Now, the reason why it stops then is we have to monitor the system, and if there's further development as it appears now, there likely will be, the Meteorological Service will issue either tropical storm warnings or bulletins and such.
Silence spread. When Ashley, 53, started experiencing a sharp pain in her stomach and bleeding from the breast, where she'd have a lump removed 7 years already, she instinctively knew something was seriously wrong. Because I know the God I serve, I said, God, position me that if it is your will I should go for this disease, then there is nothing I can do but position myself that I will have eternal life, she recalled. In 2016, Ashley discovered a lump in her right breast. Tests came back non-cancerous, and though the lump was removed, she never felt at ease. Then in 2023, she began having a persistent pain in her stomach and blood coming from the breast, which had the lump 7 years earlier. She was also experiencing severe back pain, so bad that she had to work from home. After a series of tests, the devastating news came. Not only was she diagnosed with breast cancer this time, but it had spread to her spine. It was her first official diagnosis, and it was already stage 4, she stated. Ashley had the mastectomy and was placed on a strict treatment plan including expensive medications to strengthen her bones. Thankfully, through the Max Foundation, a nonprofit that helps cancer patients in low-income countries, she's been receiving some of the treatment at no cost. I am being honest with you. From after the surgery, I don't have to be wearing the back brace, she told reporters, adding that she wears it as a precaution when doing intensive activities like cleaning, or I will start to feel a little notch in my back. She also follows a strict schedule of checkups, tests, and medication, seeing 1 or 2 oncologists every month. Appointments will be others from gradually shift from every 2 months to every 6 months. Ashley's story is not unique, and that's what frightening experts the most. An alarming number of Jamaican women are now being diagnosed with breast cancer for the first time at a metastatic stage when the cancer has already spread to other parts of the body. Dr. Jason Copeland, head of the breast oncology unit at Kingston Public Hospital, revealed that 28% of women who come to the clinic show signs of metastatic disease from the outset. Describing this figure as pretty high, Copeland emphasized that it is particularly concerning given the fact that early detection significantly improves survival rates. This breast cancer, or stage 4, occurs when cancer cells spread beyond the breast to other parts of the body such as bone, liver, lungs, or brain. In rare cases, it can also affect the skin, ovaries, and abdomen. If a patient has what we call localized breast cancer, which is cancer confined to the breast only, the 5-year survival rate for the patient is about 95%, Copeland explained. Now, if the cancer has spread to other parts of the body, then the 5-year survival drops to about 85%. If the cancer is at stage 4, then that 5-year survival drops down to about 40 to 50%. One particularly aggressive form, triple negative breast cancer (TNBC), is especially common in Jamaica. In fact, the country has one of the highest rates of TNBC in the world, accounting for 30% of local breast cancer cases. TNBC is more likely to spread quickly and recur after treatment, Copeland said, which he reasoned is one of the factors contributing to the high rate of breast cancer stage 4. While biology plays a part, cultural factors, fear, and general lack of knowledge around breast cancer also delay diagnosis. Some women will find a lump in their breast and will not present themselves to a physician. They will try everything else. They will try bush remedies and even seeking solace and relief and go for it and not come, Copeland stated. He noted that reactions like these are often stemmed into fear of breast cancer, fear of diagnosis, fear of being stigmatized, or fear of losing their breast, a lot of fear. But time is critical, he warned. The longer women wait, the greater the risk the cancer will become stage 4. There are some instances where there is a breast cancer recurrence. This is when cancer returns after the initial treatment caused by cancer cells that survive and later begin to grow again. The recurrence can be local in the area where surgery was done, or it can be a distant recurrence in other parts of the body. To minimize this, Copeland urges active surveillance after patients have completed comprehensive treatment. This involves regular physical clinical examination and can also include CT and PET scans and even mammograms. In the past 3 years, blood tests that detect cancer DNA have become available. Elevated levels of cancer DNA can signal a high risk of developing breast cancer stage 4, allowing for early intervention and treatment before the disease progresses. The best way to decrease the risk of developing stage 4 cancer is to ensure that the index cancer, the first occurrence of the cancer, is properly and effectively treated. Note that treatment usually involves a multidisciplinary approach where you have your breast surgical oncologist, your medical oncologist, who deals with the chemotherapy, the radiation, reconstruction surgery, and adjunction team members, Copeland added. He stressed the importance of more than doctors attending to a patient with stage 4 breast cancer, noting that those with a combination of surgery in some areas, which may include chemotherapy in some cases, special targeted treatment, special immune treatment, and even the use of radiation therapy, have a better outcome. And these patients have been living longer and longer and longer, he stated. While it's encouraging by a growing number of cancer specialists on the island, Copeland believes Jamaica still lacks comprehensive cancer treatment centers where all services are coordinated. I think that it is significant drawback for us, a significant challenge for us, because you want a facility where you have all the specialists working together upfront, he noted. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.